welcome to another edition of Red Raider Football 1988.
Come next Thursday, November 28th, Watertown and Belmont will renew their Thanksgiving Day rivalry, the 102nd edition. Belmont comes into this game 2-8, giving up almost 35 points per game and scoring barely a touchdown per game. Watertown comes into the game 3-7, giving up just under 30 points a game and scoring a couple of touchdowns a game. But the best part about this Thanksgiving rivalry is that once they hit the field, the records do not matter. What does matter is being able to come away at the final whistle with the bragging rights saying, we won Thanksgiving football game. Talk about the season before we talk about Thursday's game.
I think, like we said in the offseason, right, it's a player-led program. I think with 13 seniors leading the way. Hit some adversity throughout the season. I think that was expected, but the kids battled through. The kids were able to respond. I think we're slowly but surely kind of seeing that, the culture wasn't built in a day, but we're finally getting it, and we're finally understanding the messages that we repeatedly tell these guys. Chase and best, we over me, right? The little things matter. It's all adding up, and it's all we're seeing it now on the football field. So this group right here, especially these three, have led us through that, as we would say, kind of the gauntlet, right? I mean, the Middlesex is a tough league. It's one of the toughest in the state. So, but effort and energy was there when we were competing against those guys, yeah.
So talk about from your perspective as the starting quarterback and your frustrations and what you liked about the season.
Coming into the season, I like the whole energy, the new stuff we were doing. It's fun to learn new things on the fly. It was a little frustrating, losing games, obviously, as it would be, but, I mean, I love the team that I'm with. I wouldn't rather lose or win with nobody else. I love everybody on the team, love everything about it.
Giovanni, for you, playing both sides of the line, every down on the field. Talk to me about your experience this year.
It was definitely sometimes rough, especially when we're down to those big teams. And we just always try to battle back and fight through adversity.
Peter, you were added as a captain in the middle of the season, a compliment to you and what you brought to the table and to the team. Tell me from your perspective, your feeling on the season.
The season, it's been fun. I know we're 3-7, but that doesn't really matter to me. This team improved since last year. I feel like this year we became more of a family. And that's the one thing we really needed, because I remember last year we didn't have that, and this year we came into the season wanting to be a family, and I think we did that. And we've been in some tough games this year, but that's fine because we always battle back, and we've shown it this year. I mean, we've been doing awesome, and we're ready for Belmont. So.
Dickey has time. He puts it up there. It's going to be short, and it's brought down by Lassard. 30, 25, 20. He's going to go all the way. Chris Lassard has just gone 69 yards.
So you've all played Thanksgiving games,
Yes.
right? You've coached Thanksgiving games. What is the most important memory that you take away from playing Thanksgiving game?
Probably just playing in front of all the fans. You're in front of a lot of people, and in front of all your family members, and it's like the best feeling ever. It's like your last game of the season. You put everything out on the field, and it's just the best feeling.
And I'm sure for you, along with a lot of other seniors, you have a pretty sour taste from last year's game. That was not a fun game.
No.
So I'm sure that's on everyone's mind. Yes?
Yeah. It's definitely on our minds. We've been waiting, itching to get Belmont back and just beat Belmont.
From a coach's perspective, what's your opinion about the Thanksgiving Day game, and what is your message going to be to the kids next Thursday?
Well, I think the message is the same as every week. It's the most important game of the season because it's the next one. Not only it's the next one, it's the last one too, for everyone, especially the seniors. But it just cultivates everything that we talk about, and having the whole town come out, the whole city come out against obviously a city that we've battling against for 102 years. I tell them it's one of the best rivalries in the state. I'm so excited to be a part of it now. Always heard about it growing up too. Coming from Waltham, we had Waltham versus Brockton, and that kind of went away. And some of these other rivalries kind of start fading off. And this one did it. And this one, if anything, almost gotten a little enhanced over the couple of years. So it's exciting. It's exciting to be a part of. The kids are excited. I'm sure they are over there too. We're just going to focus on what we can improve on and be the best version of ourselves going into this Thanksgiving game.
Snap, down, kick, high, and it is good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 13 seconds left.
What do you feel like you want the final memory to be? Beyond a win, what would make Thursday special?
Hoisting the trophy. Happy Thanksgiving.